ያልታረር ነው ያልተገደል ነው የአርሲ ኦርቶዶክሳውያን ስላልሆነ ነው ብታርዷቸው ብትገሏቸው።
Since 2024, a quiet but deadly crisis has been unfolding in Ethiopia's Oromia region. In the Arsi zone, particularly in Sherka, Kofele, and Chilalo districts, reports have emerged of repeated attacks targeting Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Christians. This is not a single incident. This is a pattern. This is what residents and church leaders are calling a security crisis that has claimed dozens of lives and displaced thousands. Today, we examine the facts as reported by domestic news sources and local witnesses. According to reports from local residents and church structures in Arsi zone, armed groups, including a group identified by security forces as the Oromo Liberation Army, or Shene, have been conducting night raids and holiday attacks on civilian homes. The targets are not random. Witnesses report that victims are identified solely by their religious identity, Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Christians. In some attacks, entire families, including children, mothers, and the elderly, have been killed using machetes and firearms. Church leaders, including deacons and priests, have also been singled out, even while calling for peace in their communities. The violence does not stop at murder. Church properties have been looted and burned. Ancient religious artifacts have been destroyed. Believers who survive are being forced from their homes, but not just to flee. Their livestock, crops, and granaries are being burned, leaving them with nothing. Today, thousands of displaced civilians are seeking refuge inside church compounds and in large towns like Kofele. They have no homes to return to. Their farms are destroyed, and they report that threats to their safety persist. The Holy Synod of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church has publicly condemned these attacks as genocide and identity-based violence. They have repeatedly called on the federal and regional governments to protect citizens' right to life and prosecute the perpetrators. On the government side, federal and regional security forces have acknowledged the attacks, stating that the armed group Shene is responsible. They have launched ongoing security operations in the area. However, local residents report that these operations have not stopped the violence. The attacks continue in new forms, and lasting peace has not been restored. While the attacks are targeting Orthodox Christians, the underlying crisis is broader. Residents describe this as a security failure, a gap in protection that allows armed groups to operate freely in rural areas. Some observers have noted that the targeting appears to be based on both identity and perceived political alignment. But regardless of the motive, what is undeniable is this: the violence violates the natural rights of civilians, the right to life, the right to worship, and the right to safety. Ethiopia has long been considered a stabilizing force in the Horn of Africa, but when civilians cannot pray in their own churches without fear of death, questions about accountability must be asked at the regional, federal, and even international levels. For those watching this video, the question is, what can be done? First, verify the information. Read reports from Ethiopian domestic press and cross-reference with international human rights organizations. Second, amplify voices. Share this information responsibly. Residents have said they are pleading for international attention. Third, demand accountability. Call on governments and human rights bodies to investigate these attacks and ensure justice for victims. This is not a political issue. This is a human issue, and silence is complicity. This video is based on reports from domestic Ethiopia, news sources and statements from the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church Holy Synod. Independent verification by international journalists is ongoing. We cannot confirm every specific detail, but the pattern of reported attacks in Arsi zone is clear and deeply concerning. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay alert, and stand with the victims.